Hello everyone, this is Carnage Panda back with more Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Sabin went after the guy who killed his master to avenge his death, and instead of spending 200 episodes, he finished them in the first episode he was introduced, so his story is completely done. We'll never see him again. Anyway, we're going on to the Saber Mountains to meet the boss of the Returners. So we're just going to take a short jaunt up north, and we're going to get in a random encounter right in front of the cave. Because of course we would. That's just how these things work. It's just how they work. You know, never fails. I bet Edgar could have just taken them out in the first turn. King Edgar, this way, please. Yes, we'll go this way. Six chests? I don't remember that many. Got a high potion. Banon, we brought her with us. So, this is the girl, the one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not... Terra. For heaven's sake, Banon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before? Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light, hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light, our final hope. Banon! I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. Like, man, he just fucked this up really bad. The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. These people could be counting on you. You got Phoenix down. Alright, let's keep getting loot. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. Okay, so we could buy some sprint shoes here. Not that useful. Need some eye drops. Do I need eye drops? No, I don't need eye drops. Eye drops are pointless right now. The Empire is snuffing out returners wherever it finds them. We must find a way to strike back before it's too late. Okay, where is it? Alright, there's a scrap of paper lying here. You can either toss it in the trash or leave it. I'll leave it. Okay, get a green cherry out of there. Nah, we don't need a rest. Resting is for the weak. Terra could take a fall from like 20 stories, so... she don't need a rest. Loot, where is it? Phoenix down, air knife. Please have the courage to join us in our battle. Knight's Code. Antidote. Ether. Alright, so there's also a hidden chest over here with a secret passage that leads us to a white key. So it's all about collecting loot, and we've collected all the loot in here. One of those places where the loot doesn't level up, and at a certain point, this actually becomes unavailable. We're a small organization, but we've been gaining more and more sympathizers around the world. Freedom is almost within our grasp. I'm gonna find Edgar and talk to him. It's not easy asking so much of you, and if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So, we want you to decide for yourself. Banon, you went outside just a moment ago. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? Now, you do have a decision here, and based on what you say, you'll get a different accessory. Relic, I guess they call them in this game. Now, if you say yes, Banon is going to give you the Gauntlet, which is going to give you the two-handed ability from Final Fantasy V, which is just going to double your attack power, but you can't wear a shield with it. Or if you say no to him 3 times, he'll give you the Genji Glove, which will allow you to equip a weapon in each hand. Now, I don't think either of these relics are super good. I think the Genji Glove is completely overrated and useless. There is a use for the Gauntlet, in my opinion, because it doubles your attack power, which is actually better than the Genji Glove, because the Genji Glove is not as good as you would think, because yes, you can wield a weapon in each hand, but that weapon only uses 75% of its attack power. So if you had whatever... is she using a mithril sword? No, she's using a great sword because it's a great. So if Terra had 2 great swords in her hands, she would only be hitting for 150% attack power. It wouldn't double her attack power. And in the early game, weapons are not as good as... Using the attack command is not as good as using, like, magic or tools or whatever. So, in my opinion, this decision right now is actually completely pointless. Now, I do think the Gauntlet Relic is a lot more rare. I think there's only 3 of them that you can get in the game, and you can steal Genji Gloves and get more Genji Gloves through other sources. But I'm going to say yes, because I think it's the right thing to do. And I'll probably not even use the Genji Glove, any Genji Glove I pick up in this game, because the ability to dual wield is just not that great, unless you're going to use it with another accessory, which offsets the penalty. But you don't get that accessory until a lot later in the game. Really? You will? But I'm scared. The uncertainty you're feeling is only natural. Terra, I want you to have this. What is it? A charm to help keep you safe. Take it. Chained Gauntlet. I have a plan. Would you please gather everyone together? Who threw this here? Don't you people know what a wastebasket looks like? Well then, we all know that the Gestalian Empire is using its Magitech power to wage war. The question is, where did they get that power? I had Locke dig around for information. It seems the Empire has been gathering scholars from around the world to study espers. Narshe's esper was the reason for the Imperial assault there. Are you saying there's some kind of connection between espers and Magitech? Espers and Magitech. Only one possible link comes to mind. You don't mean the War of the Magi? No! That's impossible! My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about magical machines. Hard to believe those stories were true. You're saying we're on the verge of a second War of the Magi? It's only a guess. The war took place 1,000 years ago, and every historian has a different hypothesis. But one says that energy drained from espers was used to power machines, and that ordinary humans were also infused with that same energy. So that's what Magitech power is. If we're gonna fight Magitech enemies, we need Magitech weapons of our own. No, that would only bring about another War of the Magi. Then what do you propose? I was wondering if we might be able to have a chat with an Esper. With an Esper? It's risky, but that Esper reacted to Terra before. If we could get it to react to her again, we might just be able to wake it up. Do you really think that would work? I can't say for sure, but I believe it's our best shot. Of course, we can't do anything without Terra's help. Terra! I'll do it. I'm not entirely sure I understand the plan, but what the hey? I like how Staben's just completely lost. This sounds like it'll be fun. What was that? That noise just now. Banon, sir! Faceplant? Faceplant? South Figaro. What's wrong? What's happened? The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Locke, I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Terra, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. The guy moves in like a hawk. Locke! Edgar, old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We could escape down the Leith River and make our way to Narshe. Curious about that Esper they found in the mines. Very well, I'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narshe. Give me a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. No time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narshe. Before we go, I might want to put you in the back row. Actually, let's just put everybody in the back row. There's no reason to be in the front row here. Sabin could probably use some more equipment, too. Oh, they really changed this. Was there a thing for relics in the original version? I think there was, but I can't remember what it looks like. But there was definitely not a hand one. Yeah. None of this is gonna help you out. Oracle Banon. Probably just gonna use auto battle here. Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narshe. Hop aboard the raft? Yes. Head towards Narshe while protecting Banon at all costs. If Banon falls in battle, the journey's over. Yeah, very important to put Banon in the back row so he's taking half damage. Because you don't want him to fall down and then get a game over for no reason at all. Let's just use Aura Cannon. Auto Crossbow and Prey. Alright, we're good. And Banon will keep us alive because his Prey ability will just keep healing us for ridiculous amounts every round. And it doesn't cost any MP or anything to use. I believe I want to go to the left. There's a few encounters I want to encounter here. Just get them in the bestiary. Not sure if I've missed anything yet. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll be able to pick it up later. Alright. just smooth sailing down this river. I think I've encountered everything so far. Not sure I like the sound effect on the auto crossbow. Yeah, this area is easy. It's a little bit more technical later down the line. Yeah, suck it. Banon will keep us alive. I have zero worries. And he's sucking up XP too, so that's good. So I make it to a save point. Oh, we fought 100 battles so far. Alright, so saved, and we'll keep going. Auto-battling our way down the river. There's no background music. I forgot about this. Yeah, I was gonna pick up some silver spectacles, but then I was like, you know what? None of the stuff I'm using is going to be affected by the blindness status. So it's not gonna really worry me at all. I think I go left again. There's some secret technique you could use to power level here. If you want to completely screw yourself over, but you can get to level 99 by just going up there, and you'll just circle around over and over again. And since Banon prays and Edgar has auto crossbow, it's easy to level up. Is that bucket always there? I don't seem to recall that. But I'll take the free heal. More of these guys. One thing of note is that the MP growth in this game is really high, and when they brought it over to the US for the first time, they actually nerfed the MP growth so that you're getting less MP than the original Japanese version. But in the GBA and beyond, I believe they restored it to the normal MP growth. I think you'd have like 100 less MP or something at like level 30 or so. Not that it really matters. You're never really hurt for MP in this game after you learn a certain spell from Final Fantasy II. Hey, what have we got here? Whee! You're her up the creek without a paddle, and I'm not gonna let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus? With a Bio Blaster. He is weak to fire. Oh, that one's a tasty morsel. I'd love to get my tentacles around her. Slurp. I think we should be fine. Youch! Seafood soup is not on the menu. Yeah, I think I could auto-battle this. Because I think Banon's just going to keep us safe. Muscleheads, hate them. And we're all back row anyway. Yeah, this boss theme is just great. Yeah, he's just going to keep repeating his dialogue. Ultros is just a recurring joke character. Sploosh! Blub, blub. Think it got the point? I wouldn't bet on it. Probably just hiding down there. Ew! Something stuck to my leg. Tara, get away from there. Trying to film a hentai here. We should be alright now. 8-armed freak, I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin! Out of my way, Edgar! Sabin has no fear. Well, he's always been a bit rash. Sabin. Oh, he'll be fine. Are you sure, Banon? You're his brother. You should know a bit better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop back up onto the raft, right as rain. What? I think he missed the onto the raft part. Sabin! Sabin, you're on your own now. Sabin! Edgar and Tara race towards Narshe while protecting Banon. What of Sabin, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? I wish they had implemented more of these in this game, but choose a scenario, Kupo. They allow you to go kind of non-linear here with the storyline by choosing one of 3 different scenarios to follow. You do have to do all of them, but you could do them in any order. I'm going to go from shortest to longest, so we're going to pick Banon, Edgar, and Tara's group first. With the Empire's troops in hot pursuit, Banon, Edgar, and Tara ride the rapids toward Narshe, but the going won't be easy. Yeah, this scenario doesn't last very long at all. And unfortunately, I think everybody's in the front row again, which is not cool. I'll have to get Banon in the back at some point. He's tender! I don't know, can you run away from battles in this area? Oh yeah, you can. I'm not sure how you run away on a raft that is, oh lord and lord, they had to leave Banon for last! That was kind of scary. Thought I was about to get my first game over. Tara got messed up there. But one prey and she's back at full health. That darkness status doesn't even worry me. I think it does lower your evade percent, but it's really low in the beginning of the game, and you can't really do it till like the midpoint. You can't build out good evasion. And there's also a handy-dandy heal pot right in the adventuring school. So that should take that darkness status right off. You're that Imperial officer from before. Please, I can explain. Get out of here now or you'll regret it. Let's not get hasty here. I'm King Edgar of Figaro. Liar! My goodness. And that, my friends, is why I can't stand men. It's like they don't even have ears. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Alright, so we gotta go through the secret cave that we came through earlier in the game. When Locke first rescued me, we came out of the mines right around here. He fiddled with something. I don't remember if there's a hint for this, but in like the adventuring school, yes, he told me, twist this stone like so, and... Or they were just like, oh, maybe the player will remember this, if they're not completely dumb. Which could happen. I've been known to be dumb myself. Okay, so, yeah. I didn't encounter the bandit earlier, and you could encounter him in the caves. Where the Esper was, before Biggs and Wedge got evaporated. So I guess I picked him up here. Wait, can you be Banon? Alright. Because you can't beat him for very much longer. I think there's some encounters right in here, too. Come on, Banon. You can do this. See, you can walk diagonally like a madman. Okay, there they are. And then there's like one more group I want to encounter. Nickel Rich, huh? Pew 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 pew. Got him. And let's get Banon back in the back row. So this is just a puzzle where you have to walk the same way that the light went. This must be the place. What place? I'd heard of a cave they used to test applicants to the city guard. Seems this is it. We should be fine as long as we follow the light. If we make a mistake, lights will surround us. Then we'll have to tag the glimmering orange light to proceed. You can follow the lights, but you can also not follow the light, and all you have to do is touch this orange one, and it'll break off. And you'll successfully get out of it. Now, if you don't, you'll get in a battle. But I want to get in a battle because there's some enemies I want to... There's 3 enemies from this that I want to pick up. And I think if you fail it, you start back at the beginning. So I didn't get all 3 enemies. There is an encounter with all 3 enemies. Oh, do I have to go through this every single time? Where's the fast forward option? I don't know how to follow directions. That's too hard for me. I guess we didn't get it again. Yeah, so far we've only seen the one monster. I hope this doesn't take too much longer. Oh no! How could I have known that this was gonna happen? Okay, there we go. All 3 of them. Yeah, this is a very missable encounter. Because I think it only happens right in this scenario. Alright, maybe I should just follow the light this time. I mean, I'm not too worried. The glimmering light is just going so slow. Oh no! I got trapped again. What? What's going on? Who needs to follow that dumb bullshit anyway? Alright. Okay, so the chests in this area have actually leveled up at this point in the game, so you can grab them for better loot, but if you wait even longer, you'll get even better loot. So I'm gonna leave the chests. I'm still gonna leave the chests here. Because I believe one of them becomes a ribbon later in the game. And I'd much rather pick that up. Alright, we're almost finished with this scenario. Told you it was short. Sexy saxophone coming in. Jazz in there. Banon, King Edgar. Oh, and Tara too. Like how she's just an afterthought now. Arvis, how do things stand here in Narshe? Same as always. The town's neutral. Tried to convince them to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here. How are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esper was discovered. We believe Tara may be able to help us get answers to our questions about the Esper. Well, the townspeople still have plenty of questions of their own. If we approach them in the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let her see it. That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave. Alright, we're done with that scenario. So I'm going to end the episode here, so leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.